They burned
Ev-
everything down.
Everybody agreed going down the hole was a really bad idea, and we didn't do it.
That's very true. That's accurate.
Yes,
But
hole was bad.
why? Why was it bad?
Why do I? I don't want to go in giant deep hole.
That's Meepo, but why did the others not want to go down the deep hole?
We've
Uh,
already saved like everybody we could, so
because it was extraordinarily deep. It was very flat. It was we wouldn't even know how to get down it,
What did they
except for the
find at
one flying character.
what did they find at the bottom of the hole?
I recall a lake type thing, a lot of
Okay.
water.
Yeah. So that's what Katya and Click were up to.
Mm-hmm.
What was Levi doing?
Levi.
probably stabbing things.
Uh,
Bird.
I
I
was
remember
not.
Meepo was possibly plotting some ethnic cleansing. Uh, I don't remember Levi's. What was Levi doing? I remember what Meepo was doing. I don't remember what Levi was doing.
Oh, we have that person too.
Levi took that person into
Oh yeah,
the woods,
Cassandra.
it didn't kill anyone.
and that's when I
Probably.
found Cassandra.
Yes,
Wait, who's Cassandra?
a new person. Brand new.
A little girl, if I recall.
That was the one that was chained to the shackles inside the mage's building.
Yeah, that Meepo set on fire.
No,
No,
I
I
Levi
did
set it
set
on
not
that on
fire.
set that on fire.
Levi set that one on fire.
Uh huh.
Oh, my bad, my bad.
Meepo's not bad.
Yeah, you set the bigger building on fire.
My bad.
Okay, that one was. For, to be fair, I wasn't being Meepo then.
No, that's
That had relevance.
it did have relevance, and that was me playing Meepo.
I mean, it was a fair point, you know. Okay.
It worked.
So,
It's okay. I would have set it on fire.
Thank you.
yeah, all right. I'd say that's an okay recap.
I will take it.
Yep.
Okay.
So the party, after they done everything that Eric said, um, they camped for the night. The kobolds went hunting, the halflings went fishing, the gnomes went gathering, and they had a very tasty meal.
Oh, that's right. We had a party.
Yeah, a very tasty meal. You all slept through the night. It was very peaceful. There was only a few weird spottings, but we all wake up. You all feel more energized than you have felt previously, almost as if you have gained experience and a better understanding of yourselves in the world.
We
And
wake up, all us kobolds meditate.
yes.
On what?
So yeah, when everyone else wakes up, Meepo is sitting cross-legged with the rest of the kobolds, all facing the same direction. They are sitting quietly.
I didn't know he could do this.
It's weird.
Yes.
Anybody else weirded out by this?
A little bit. My dad, I didn't know Meepo could do this. But it's good. It's good.
Of course, people can do this. All kobolds can do this.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Or really, really, really bad. I don't know which.
No, I think it's good.
After about 15 minutes or so, the first kobold breaks his meditation and begins to mill about the camp, and then another until they all eventually have ended their meditation.
Yes.
All right.
So now the rest of it seems that Howard has become occupied with Beck, but the other NPCs that you brought with you, um, Malone and Oscar, as well as Sinjak, have joined you all
Well, y'all ready to get off the island?
We gotta wait for the boat to come around. But we do have
Yeah,
a rendezvous point.
that
Yeah, but
shouldn't
we
be
have to, like,
for 4
go through it,
days.
right?
4 days.
4 days is when the boat arrives. I am concerned by what you said you witnessed down there.
You're not gonna say we should go down there, are you?
No, I'm just concerned it's an evil creature that's luring innocents to their death.
I
Well,
do also agree with this concern.
Well, this is an abandoned island, so as soon as we leave, there's going to be no people here.
The goblins will be here.
That's a problem for them.
Yeah, they're goblins. Were they really innocent to begin with?
They might be.
I mean, everybody was taken here against their will.
Yeah.
And they all have the same will to leave with us?
No, they dipped.
Yeah, goblins are just gone. You don't know where they went.
Well, they have the choice to live with us, and they decided not to. So, we shall rename this Goblin Island and leave it be.
Okay.
I hear
What
the
do-
gnomes might want to stay too.
Lou, to better fill you in because the player wasn't here. A tiefling woman with tattered clothes and very faint bruises now after Levi's cure wounds on her wrists and ankles is like, hi, how did everyone sleep? This is Cassandra.
Good. How'd you sleep?
It was nice not to sleep on the ground.
Yeah, that's absolutely fair. Okay, Logan, where did she sleep?
She was probably chained up.
No. I mean, like, last night.
Oh,
Everyone just kind of like orbited the bonfire that you all had
Okay. So where did she sleep?
close by the bonfire on the ground.
Well, it wasn't by me, damn it.
Okay. Sorry.
What were you driving out there?
He said it was good to not sleep on the ground.
No,
No, she said it was good to sleep on the ground.
yeah,
Oh, my bad.
no, it's all right.
I was like, wait, where did she get a bed?
Summon bed. Boom. 4th level spell. There
That's an
actually is some
expensive
spell. I
bed.
don't remember what level. They pretty much just summon a can.
Well, you can summon a wizard's tower for that level, I believe.
Don't trust my handwriting. I just tried to look at my notes, and they're a mess.
Who wrote these?
That's what I'm wondering.
So what's the plan? Are we just gonna sit on our asses here, or are we gonna try and get something done?
What is there to do?
What do you propose?
well, we can either walk away or we can see if we can find out what was in the cave.
Or
Meepo has proposal. We send gnome expeditionary squad.
How do the gnomes feel about this?
The
Does
gnomes
it
are
matter?
not. The gnomes are not in the circle right now.
It is not important. They are gnomes.
Their opinion does matter if they're going to go.
It does not matter.
It does matter, Meepo.
No, they can go either
well, if
way.
we send a kobold expedition.
No, it is gnome expedition.
Well, the kobolds have weapons at the moment, so
That's true.
Kobolds say it is gnome expedition.
Click says, "Yeah, the kobolds are better armed and would be better in the mines. I'd be happy to carry you down part of the way and then drop you on the net."
No, it is gnome expedition. The gnomes can do it. Gnomes can mine. Gnomes can dig deep.
so can kobolds though. That's
And
Yes,
aren't
but then we
kobolds
can leave the
better
gnomes
in all
here.
ways?
What was that, Lou?
And aren't kobolds supposed to be superior in all ways? Therefore, they would be better for doing this expedition?
Kobolds are superior, but gnomes are expendable.
No, Meepo.
Yes.
I feel like they're both expendable.
Katya does not laugh at that.
Or how about we just have volunteers? Says Sinjek.
It's probably a better plan.
Don't worry, we will make the gnomes volunteer.
Let's push the prisoner down first.
I think the biggest problem. Oh, I was about to ask who the prisoner was, and then I remembered. The
Why
big,
don't we ask the prisoner what was down there?
do they know? We all turn and look at the prisoner.
I will go over and kick him.
Ah!
Hey,
I didn't hurt him. I just kicked him. He's awake now. Hey, you.
Yeah.
What's the in the mine, at the back of the mine? There's a giant hole. What's on that hole?
I'm not sure. I never went in the mine. Just heard stories.
Okay, start with us.
Well, he's choosing his words very carefully. The miners would say they would hear voices in their
You
heads.
put children in there? You monster. I kick him again, for good measure.
Ah! Ah!
can you just what?
He put kids in the hole.
I don't know how old they were.
You said they were minors.
Ah!
Yeah.
Ah.
Lou does not look like he is making a joke out of this like I am. But he is being straight up serious about it.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Miner. Like to mine for stone. Or silver.
Anyway, you said they heard things.
Yeah. It's like, I'd get wall duty. There'd be one that would complain about, headaches and voices, and then a week or two later, a different miner would tell us they jumped. It's I mean, he looks towards the one of the corpses you cut down. The drow, he looks at Sinjak. The fellow with the short hair over there, he said something about voices and a headache.
And you all never investigated that there might be a way that your prisoners could escape? What if they were escaping that whole time?
I wasn't paid to worry if they went down through the mine. I was just paid to make sure they stayed in there. And, we were always getting more. It's like I've seen quite a few come in this place.
Has this group figured out like anything about their slave trafficking?
Oh, they've kind of busted it wide open and killed the head boss.
Yeah, and then almost got ourselves expelled from Waterdeep because somebody couldn't help from murdering people.
And then there was some resisting arrest.
I don't want to talk about that.
I really hope that wasn't me.
No, that was
No, yeah. Katya resisted arrest and it got you guys in deep trouble.
Oh no, I meant the going around murdering everybody thing.
Oh no, that wasn't you. That was
Meepo.
a small friend of ours.
Meepo is
Meep-
innocent of charges. Meepo maintains his innocence.
Meepo stabbed him in the back.
After Katya's
Meepo, that kills people.
Just because Meepo lands the killing blow does not mean Meepo is guilty of murder.
I kind of think it does actually. I think that's what murder means.
No, it was self-defense.
We did try to make that argument.
You stabbed him in the back, literally, not even figurative.
No,
Literally,
we had him surrounded.
In all
it
fairness,
was self-defense.
he was going to kill us.
He took meth.
He did. actually.
He took a lot of meth. He was high on bath salts. It's okay.
It was a time.
Anyway, that's Lou would know this as a character because he was here for
Yeah.
all that, but it's why Sinjak's here. He's kind of here supposed to keep you guys from doing anything too crazy.
Well, I mean, if there's a way for us to create a path down the hole, arguably we could all go down the hole and kill the evil creature when it was just Click and me and a lot of dead floating bodies that were not just floating. It was rather
Or
intimidating.
or
Or
we could go with the old not our problem until somebody's paying us route.
We're not getting paid to be here anyways.
that's true. This is our
True.
ticket back to Waterdeep.
Oh,
I
you
mean,
aren't getting paid? Says Sinjak.
What was that?
You aren't getting paid?
Oh,
No.
are
We're
we
getting
paid?
blackmailed.
hold on.
Now
Let me
these
go
four
back.
got these four got caught. They don't know how to run away.
We are getting blackmailed.
What the heck was the hair you found in an open box, Meepo?
What? What
Sorry.
about hair?
It went back to November. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently you found a box under the bed. There was hair in it. And it smelled like bull.
Yeah, that was his meth.
Oh, that's right.
I've never heard of bull hair meth.
Yes.
All right.
Would not recommend.
I mean,
Clicks chimes in. He's like,
Yeah.
he was wrecking us pretty hard.
We're not getting paid for this, but arguably we could keep any of the ore that isn't stamped.
I won't say anything.
I
We
mean,
will happily take the shiny.
Well,
well, maybe we should go find somebody who is going to pay us.
It's on deserted island. Where are we gonna find them?
we
I
kind
know
of.
where you can find some, says Cassandra.
Oh yeah, she wants to go back to. Was it night?
Iron Keep.
Iron Keep. That's what I spelled. Let
I
me
mean,
spell that better.
We could just go right back to Waterdeep. I mean, we did our job.
Did you put like FE keep or something for FE for Ferris for iron?
No, it looks like VUEP. I screwed up.
Look, my family lives in the Iron Keep. It's only, if I know where this island is, a day away by ship. I could pay you all if you take me there.
I mean, we have to convince the fishing boat that brought us here, but I don't see why not.
I mean, I'm down for going to the Siren Keep.
But
Is there a
just,
reason we should?
I mean, it's an interesting place for outsiders. So you'll definitely have something to talk about when you go home.
What type of outsiders are we talking about?
You're outsiders.
You're not originally from the Moonshade Isles, are you?
No.
Yes.
So,
Well-
like, am I an outsider, or are we talking about like extra planar?
No, nothing like that. Just the ruling class of fire giants kind of keeps us in a unique culture. From what I've heard, it's like the mainland is nothing like us.
Hey, do you remember when didn't we kill a giant at one point?
What?
Did we?
Not a fire giant.
What did we?
I didn't say fire giant. I said a giant.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Wait, was that us? Oh, that was us.
Yeah.
It's hard to know sometimes.
I have all these memories from like a different life. It's really weird. I tried to describe him to the shaman one time, and he was just like, "Dude, slow down on the oh crap, I can't think what it's called now.
Peyote,
Pipeweed."
pipeweed.
That
Yeah.
sounds like schizophrenia.
But yes, I would be very appreciative if you could take me to the Iron Keep before you go to Waterdeep.
We can try. We just don't control the boat.
Why do you need us to take you?
Well, maybe
Because I need a boat.
We don't own no boat.
She turns away from you. You do have a boat, right?
there's a boat
Not ours.
for us.
No, we swam here.
No.
Not our boat. We don't control it.
Kaya's like, what am I, what?
I mean, physically, there's a boat somewhere over here, but
Hey,
Yeah.
do they have boats anywhere here?
From looking around, you didn't see any kind of boat that wouldn't be like more than a canoe, rowboat type of thing that they would have taken on the river.
Okay.
Well, she can always take that.
I mean, they must have a dock around here somewhere.
Yeah, it's gonna be at the mouth of the river.
Yeah, and I mean the lake that's fairly close to this encampment, you don't see like any dock that was constructed. It just appears to be a run up to the shore.
hey, Cassandra, do you have any
Who?
magical ability, like capabilities, like throwing fire out of your hands or?
Oh no, I mean, I'm a magic in the kitchen.
That's not a bad thing. That, considering I don't think we've eaten the best.
How come she didn't make dinner then?
No one asked.
That's fair. No one else.
I didn't want to be rude and impose.
Are you tired of my eating? Oh, like, is my cooking not good enough for you?
Nope, that's fine. You just lean really heavy on the meats.
Well, yeah. I just kind of gestured to myself like,
Kaya.
We ate pretty good last night, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, you didn't complain about the peasant.
I think
What?
Katya is actually stronger than Lou.
I'm pretty sure Katya is stronger than Lou, especially now that he's been taking magic levels. What do you think
Probably.
about peasant?
Yeah, I'm at 14 now. So
What we got? What we got? 17.
yeah.
Yeah,
But my constitution and dexterity are both 18s. So
yeah. Katya's bringing the soy beef.
yeah.
We ate plenty good last night.
Well, if we don't go down there ourselves, this at minimum needs to be reported to the council.
Okay,
Yes,
well,
council.
I mean,
We found a deep dark hole in the ground.
we can go down there. There's just not a way to get down there.
Or back up.
You went down there yesterday.
With
Don't really want to.
a Featherfall token that had a one-time use.
And then it took like 3 hours to get back up.
Hey, this is Click. I wasn't that slow, and I'm sorry I dropped you yesterday. I think if I'm more prepared for it and we go a bit slower, it wouldn't be a problem.
Right.
Or it's not worth it. Don't worry about it.
Two of us. Click. Like, how are we going to get everybody down and up?
I'm gonna stay up here and watch the prisoner.
Yeah, my people were not meant for being underground. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what this minor thing is. That's not a chick kid.
Malone speaks up. Look, I ain't doing any of that spelunking shit. I can stay up here with the prisoner.
Open sky, open life.
And
We'll leave the
me,
holes for the kobolds and the goblins and the gnomes.
and me,
Yes,
bro.
for the gnomes.
I
My
bet
main
you,
concern.
I bet you Click could probably take down 3 or 4 kobolds or gnomes at the same time.
Oh, but they'd have to be very brave.
Or stupid.
Like leadership
Very,
material.
yeah. Only the bravest kobolds could
Or
do it.
stupid.
Who wanted to work for their clan.
Or,
No,
you know,
work for the clan would be getting off this stupid fucking island.
Click, didn't you say there was lots of gold and silver down there? Right, Katya?
Kobolds ain't
Wink,
about to
wink,
mess with
wink.
something that mind fucked you.
Gold down there, Katya. Wink, wink, wink.
I mean, I don't. Just kind of focused on the dead, moving bodies.
I think you were just seeing things. There is no dead bodies. They
Where's
don't
my
walk
sword?
around.
Katya pulls out her sword.
I have never seen a dead body walk around.
I've seen undead bodies walking around.
They weren't walking around. They were swimming. Well, yeah,
They were swimming.
yeah.
Do you know
That's
how
worse.
ridiculous that sounds?
I will
What's that?
throw you down the hole.
What's that one spell? Like this is out of game. What's that one spell that turns people into clouds?
What?
Cassius Forum or something like that.
Something similar. Anyway, sorry.
I mean, that one teleport spell.
Wind
does
walk.
Ah.
That's not clouds.
Yeah. Well, if a creature is in cloud form and flying. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, that was just bugging the hell out of me.
There is actually a gaseous form as well. Up to 1 hour.
Yeah, wind walk is level 6, so you guys do not have that. Okay. Very well. It's like if ever it may not be need to be investigated today, and you're right. If this island is left abandoned, then it shouldn't pose an immediate risk.
See, that's the spirit.
Well,
Now let's get on
reported,
this stupid boat that I don't want to be on.
chances are we'll all get sent right back here to deal with it.
I still elect to throw the gnomes down
Well,
the
at
hole.
least that time we might be making money on it.
Yeah.
But if there's gold down there now,
There's not.
We don't report any. Done.
well, there
There's
must
that
be silver because they were making a lot of silver.
That's true.
Yep. So, it seems that the party has come to an agreement. And do you guys have any specific plans on what you want to do while you wait out? I mean, like if there's anything that you guys want, any NPCs you want to talk to or anything like that.
One thing that I think I would like to do, because I'm pretty sure I'm currently out of javelins, would be to look around and find some good pieces of wood that will make good javelins.
I actually don't think you are. I think we tend to actually use your sword.
Yeah, but in
Yeah,
case
just
I have been using any, then that way at least I'm back to full on like all 4 or 5 that I carry.
yeah. No, that's good RP.
So I can go around walking in the woods. We can do some survival or something to look and see if are there any like wildlife like deer or anything on this island? Do we know how big the island is itself?
There's sheep.
Yes, yes,
Right.
there are sheep on this island, there are wyverns, you've seen some kind of weird hairy humanoids. The typical birds and squirrels that were hunted by the kobolds. That's what you guys have seen so far on this island. There's also fish.
Ooh. I like
Well,
fish.
there's an ocean, so I'd hope there would be fish.
There's fish in the lake.
There's a lake?
Yeah.
It's right next to you. It's the lake feeds a stream, which then goes all the way to the ocean.
Yeah. Anybody want to go fishing?
No.
Not really.
I'll go with you, says Howard.
We should
Ah,
take
good.
Howard to fish in the hole.
Howard's the halfling, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
He's not a gnome.
So how do you? It's like as you're all walking away, the rest of the party can hear the. So how do you fish, Mister Lou? It's like we intend to use nets and pendergast. It's like, are you more of a pole or a spearman?
I've never gone fishing before.
What? Oh my goodness, Mister Lou, come on.
You know, just kind of stand up river and. Have you not seen the bears do this?
I mean, we use nets.
I wonder if you can use Eldritch Blast. And
Probably. Catch it and cook it all in
Eldritch
one.
Blast.
Chaos bolt a fish.
Except it's
Oh.
gonna be like fish pieces.
Oh yeah, obliterated.
well, too bad we don't have Shocking Grasp.
That's actually one of the things I was just looking at to see. Yeah, I definitely don't have that.
Yeah.
But I was just thinking like Eldritch Blast somehow, and just like, you know, when it explodes, it does whatever it does. It's like a little piece of dynamite or TNT.
Yeah.
You just and like 20 fish just die and come up. I know
Well,
that's a terrible way of fishing, by the way.
I do have
but,
Chilled Touch. We can have frozen fish.
I mean, it keeps them fresh.
Yep.
So, how
So-
far are we from the place? Is this the place that we're supposed to meet up, or this?
No, the blue places were the places that the party considered landing.
Okay.
You guys decided to go into this natural little cove here and then walk across the plains. You spent your first night at this first red circle. That's where Meepo got surprised by the weird hairy humanoids.
Okay.
And then you all hiked through the forest, and that's when we did the whole camp liberation.
So, right over here.
Yeah, and
Where
this
we
is
are
the
now?
yeah, this is the lake I was talking about.
Yep.
So yeah, you actually haven't explored much of this island. Uh, the roads are just trails. There's no housing or anything on this island.
We should probably go back to the rendezvous point.
I thought that was the plan.
Sorry, for a
Those are-
moment there, I thought this island was based on an island in real life that I've been to, and I was supposed to double check that. So,
Oh,
Well, if no one has anything that they want to do over
I-
this period,
the kobolds will pick up whatever silver they can carry.
I intend to meditate on my sword.
okay.
Not the pointy part, right?
Yeah.
well, that's the side that you fall upon.
No, the sharp edge.
Like spend some time in contemplation, prayer, all that.
Yeah. Levi, is there anything that you're doing?
I'm still just moping around. Well, maybe I'll wander around to the mouth of the cave, see if I can hear anything. I am not going down it.
Okay.
Eventually, I'll come back and say, I think you guys were making it up. I don't hear anything.
Okay, so on the as you're trying to spend your days, because you know the ship arrives now in 4 days, right? And it took you a full day at a steady march to cross the grasslands.
We
So
probably
you're thinking,
2 days.
I figured we would stay here for like the rest of this day and then start moving back because we got short-legged people with us now.
Oh, we could just
So, like,
going back and camp on the way back.
They can run.
I figured it wouldn't hurt anything if we were there, you know, like a day early or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first day, Howard is teaching Lou how to fish. He's showing you like this net that he made. He's very proud of it. He's telling you stories about the kinds of fish that they used to catch in Lake Pendergast. The problem, though, which is how he got roped into this whole adventure, anyways, was the fish were starting to uh, disappear, and like the lake was starting to go foul. Uh, Based on the lore that they knew, they thought it was like, oh, some kind of terrible beast, possibly a black dragon, moved into their home. So that's when they first sent his brother Beck to go to Waterdeep and get the council for help. Beck disappeared, so they sent Howard, and Howard got caught by this kidnapping conspiracy, and that's when the party found him in a cage.
He's our friend now.
So yeah, Lou already knew all that stuff, but David didn't. But yeah,
Mm.
he's talking to you about the size of fish and like how these fish are different, and they taste they taste off. It's probably something in the mud. He noticed that the mud was a different color than Lake Pendergast, and blah blah blah. He's talking your ear off, but he's very sincere.
He's
Uh,
sweet.
I'm not sure how he would react if I just kind of patted him on the head. So I won't do that, but I will consider it a couple of times.
uh, Meepo,
Yes.
there were 7 completed bars that Click took for the party when you guys showed up. But there is definitely the material for for the kobolds to melt down the rest and pour them into ingots if they choose.
We will take what we can carry.
As raw ore, or are you gonna try and work this?
Uh, if possible, we can try to work it if we can figure if we can figure out how.
Kobolds aren't stupid, so
Of
like,
course not. We are superior.
yeah, make an intelligence check.
Oh no.
Just because all kobolds are doesn't mean Meepo isn't.
Let's see. Katya, you are
11.
11. Okay. Well, Meepo, it's been a long time since you ever mined anything or and refined it for the sake of it. I mean, you're quite creative, and you're able to use the tools at your disposal, but you are struggling, and you don't think at the current rate that you're going, you'll be able to smelt all the silver in time before the party leaves. That's when a gnome walks up to you. Hello, friends. You need some help there? It's like I
We all
used to
just
be.
we stop what we're doing and just brandish our weapons.
Oh, friends. Well, we've been living in the same camp for months now. What be this, friend?
No, gnomes will pay for their great betrayal.
What are you on about?
We know what your filthy race has done. What you did.
He puts a hand on his heart. He looks very insulted.
Kobolds will never forget what you did to Kurtleneck.
Let's see. He's got to do a quick history check. That was just a bit of fun. Everyone enjoys a good maze.
You think this funny, no man?
Oh, it's very funny. He starts to grin.
We proceed to surround him.
Oh.
Now's the time you step in, cat.
Am I nearby?
You are silently meditating, probably within earshot.
Within earshot. Are they being loud?
Normal speaking voices, so if you could tell if they started to shout.
So what kind of equipment's in here, by the way, again, Logan?
What do you mean?
Well, you said this was a word. So I assume there's like a kiln or something.
So basically,
Furnace.
it's one giant smelter, like a giant clay oven
Mm.
that's that they have a pair of bellows in to pump up and blow on the coal or charcoal and get it as hot as they can, so that way they can melt the silver down and then take the slag off the top.
Mm.
Now, there's no need for violence now. It's like we're all friends here.
Never friends with you.
Can you make a hold on?
Perception.
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
17.
Meepo, you notice that you are surrounded by a bunch of gnomes.
We have no problems with this. We have the pointy swords. We have the pointy swords.
They're called sticks.
We no forgive you, gnomes.
You want to check again there? You look back around, all the gnomes are armed too.
Also a 6.
I want to roll a perception check. Hold on.
Blindly unaware.
Oh, Howard's just talking your ear off, Lou.
All right, I got a 17.
Gnomes are ready for the floor to run red with gnome blood.
Katya, there's a single gnome being surrounded by a bunch of kobolds, who and they are surrounded by a bunch of gnomes.
I let out, hey, you don't get to steal that, mister. Sorry. We almost had a repeat of last week. Katya will let out a long, suffering sigh and get up and walk over. I want you all to put the weapons down. Please just leave each other alone.
What weapons, Mom? You
They're
notice
just
that
sticks.
you notice that none of the gnomes are now armed.
That's fine. Meepo, you and your friends, weapons down. Weapons away.
No. Kobolds carry weapons.
You can carry them, just put them away.
We don't have clothes to put them in. We just carry them.
How are you gonna smelt the ore while holding your weapon?
These are one-handed.
I don't think smelting is one-handed.
We know put away swords.
They were being
Swords
very...
are kobolds' swords.
Sorry, my cat's sitting in the dice tray. I had to take a photo.
It's a summoning.
Yeah.
Well, listen here, friend. I was just trying to help. And if you can't figure it out yourself, then that's fine by me.
You be careful, gnome.
You too.
Kobolds know
I-
need to be careful.
Don't want to keep an eye on all of you, but I will if I have to.
That fire's hot. Be careful.
You'll learn how hot it is all too soon.
Meepo.
See, we don't need the hole. We can create our own drama.
Yeah, we sure can.
The gnomes disperse in a group, but they leave the immediate area.
Thank you.
Now, Meepo, you were able to make 7 new ingots, but there still looks like there's a bunch of wasted ore. So,
We take whatever we can carry.
yep. All right, Katya,
Yep.
you're able to return to your meditation, and you're pondering on your sword. It just feels like a sword. It's like, how do you, what are you trying to do? Like, if you had to,
Trying to get like a better understanding of it. I'm like meditating on it. I'm praying to Lathander, trying to like understand what's been going on with me.
your outburst was strange. It's like you just felt so much rage. That man, why did he hit you? He didn't just, he didn't, hmm, he deserved what he got, but no, he didn't. Why would you think that? It's like you grip the sword, and it makes you feel strong. It's like you're very glad that you have this sword. It's like it's a well-made sword. You remember the trials that you went to get it, pulling it out of that vampire's coffin. It's like definitely, and you even think of your armor. It's like you definitely earned the things that you wear. There's a bit of satisfaction.
Are you being possessed?
And but no, it's just beyond understanding that this sword is a very well-made sword.
Okay.
You definitely appreciate it. It's like your original sword was probably the one that you had in the army and just maintained over the years.
And it got
But
very broken.
yes, acid dipped, terribly pitted. Levi, while you're investigating the hole, you don't you strain your ear. It's just kind of like the putting your ear up to a seashell. Just a of nothing. It's a
Yep.
big, yep. On the and the night goes pretty much the same way as it did before. On the second night, there's an oncoming shower. Uh, Many of the small folk take shelter in their old lean-tos. Where does the party try to find shelter?
Oh, I thought we had left that area. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I
I guess
thought you
not.
guys were,
Because we were doing the smelter. That's right.
yeah.
Are there any buildings that are still intact?
Just the basic smelting area, and that's really more of just so there's a bit of shade on the people while they work.
Well, I'm going to be under there.
Assume Meepo's with the kobolds.
Of course.
Howard's with his brothers. Cassandra is also under the smelt roof, not able to find anywhere else.
I don't know. It's a good place. I'll join the smelt group, I guess.
Yeah,
I make sure
pretty
to
much.
stretch out so there's not much room left.
I'll go under a tree.
Yeah, with Levi taking up as much space as he can, it's pretty much just him and Cassandra in the smelt house.
Do we have a pretty good idea that the storm is coming before it gets there?
Oh no, it's with this archipelago, especially with how there's a bit of a rain can come and go very quickly. So unless you're druid crafting, it's kind of a surprise.
Okay. I'll call out to Katya and be like, "Hey, help me! Let's make a quick little lean-to thingy with the trees."
I'll do that.
Okay. Make a
And we
survival check with advantage because you're getting help from Katya.
Mhm. It's gonna sound terrible, but can I do my thing?
Which one?
Hold on, let me see. I think it's saving throws, not checks. In fact, I'm sure it's saving throws, not checks. So it won't matter.
Guidance. It says click.
Hey, quick! Yeah, it saves and attacks. Okay. Minus. Alright, let's see here. 1d20 plus. What was this? 1d6 for guidance?
1d4.
1d4. And survival is a 3. Alright, the first one is. Oh, hold on. Almost forgot the. I think it was R slash or slash R, one or the other. Slash R, I bet.
Yeah, you and Katya, chopping some branches, building a lean-to. You make yourselves a decent adult-sized shelter.
Here we go.
Hey, looky there.
Yeah. Malone and Oscar and Sinjak follow suit and make their own lean-to right next to yours, so that way you guys can
Still
talk
talking
if
to us, yeah.
yes, yeah, if you need to.
And we'll help. I'm assuming that everybody's kind of helping each other with it, so.
Yeah, Cassandra's, Levi, she's I can't wait to get off this island.
It shouldn't be too long.
So
Hope
besides the Iron Keep, like, what'd you do before this?
Well, yeah, assuming that the lean-to is close enough. Well, I kind of grew up there. My family's been in service of the. Ugh. My family's been in service to the Ember King for as long as I can remember.
I'll make a little thing using mold earth in the ground to make like a fire pit,
Uh,
and I'll be like, anybody,
can
anybody
anybody
start a fire?
put a fire in there?
Yes, I can.
And
Woohoo!
yeah, you guys have a nice toasty fire to deal with the oncoming rain.
Considering I'm still next to a smelting thing that is probably still warm.
Yeah, it's pretty toasty in the smelt house. Okay, and
Isn't there a song with those words? Pretty warm in the smelt house.
I'm sure there is.
Um,
I don't know cure disease if she gets sick.
I know
You
healing elixir, which is something I will be doing every morning, and I'm going to just state that blatantly because I'm going to forget otherwise. Um, so with healing elixir, you can create a simple vial that appears in your hand. It retains its potency for the duration, which is 24 hours or until it's consumed, and then the vial vanishes. Um, as an action, the creature can drink the elixir, administer it to another character or another creature, sorry, and you regain 2d4 plus 2 hit points. So,
Does it heal disease?
no, it just heals hit points, but yeah, I'm sure it'll taste good at least.
yeah,
Um,
and the rain continues on through the night. It's you guys continue to talk. You learn that Sinjak, without specifying his age, he also reveals he was in the army, like you, Cat, but he's in a war that you never heard of before. It's like it was a small skirmish, uh, for a bit further south. It's like, so he's definitely. You would say that he's a couple decades older than you.
Okay.
Yeah, and Katya, much like a month ago, you hear a voice in your head. Thunderlock qualifier. The championship tournament begins in 2 months. Make plans to attend with your team. This year's pot, 10,000 gold, and a secret prize.
Y'all, you won't believe what just popped up in my head.
Kind of impressive to be able to send that out such long distances
It's a 3rd level spell.
over infinite range. Jesus.
Yep, over infinite range on the same plane with a 95% success rate on interplanar.
Can I use this to annoy the fuck out of people?
That's scenting, right?
Yes, it is.
Can I communicate with people against their will?
Yep,
I mean,
as long as you know them.
What's the fun thing of playing a telepath?
Sounds very abusable.
It really is.
What?
But-
What was in your head?
That Thunderlock Tavern we first competed in, the next round is in 2 months. The prize is 10,000 gold and a secret prize.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Says this Sinjak.
Are you competing?
No. It's I had other things to do, and I didn't think it'd be fair. Let some young upstarts go for it.
Young upstarts, you mean us?
Yeah.
I'm relatively young yet. I look at Levi.
I mean, I don't know about y'all, but being out here to save the world and make money, that's like a 2 for 2. So at least that fulfills the purpose of making money.
It's a fun challenge where really nobody gets hurt. Well,
And it's a lot of gold for for nobody getting hurt.
well,
Can you imagine? One of us could have died. Much less all of us.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a pretty big competition this year. I've heard they got the White Spire to sponsor.
looks at Levi.
What?
White
Yeah,
Spire.
the Wizards College. They're a sponsor this year. They're gonna make like a whole new tournament grounds and everything.
Oh yeah, we saw that kind of happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was a wizard who was, what was she doing? Kind of stomping the ground.
Stomp on the ground.
Well, stomping's not correct, but
Camping?
yeah,
Leveling?
yeah.
No. She made those rock walls. Says Click.
Oh, that's right. My bad.
Yeah, she didn't like Meepo.
No, not too many people do.
She might have not like you.
People, like most kobolds, are an acquired taste.
With
Also, quite good in stew.
with black pepper and oregano. He winks.
Kind of a weird taste, but okay.
Well, that's why you need the black pepper.
And the oregano. And a couple other spices. It's not that bitter out of there.
Y'all are off.
Oh, you don't like nice lamb steak with black pepper and oregano?
I do not.
It's too bad. It's like you could dry age that and cut off the top.
Actually, quite good on toast.
Yes, and toast too.
Kobolds on toast.
And there's a really good jelly that you can make out of their eyeballs.
Glare at all of you.
You have a weird sense of taste.
Sinjak just
Actually-
laughs.
I would say it's the kobolds that have a weird taste, but
Meepo, you're not near us. You can't hear it.
Unless he snuck up.
Katya's going to bed.
I suggest we all go to bed. This is like, I agree with Katya, says Click. And the day passes. It is day 3. I believe that you said this is the day that you wanted to start walking.
Yes. I won't press them as hard as when we walked up to them, but
Okay. The rain has stopped. The ground is a bit wet, and the air is definitely humid. The various small folk gather what little supplies they had. The gnomes have got baskets full of stuff, and the halflings. Howard's bringing a basket of fish. You know, it's like he had smoked some over the cover of his fire, so it's like, oh, it's a snack.
oh, nice.
Yeah. But you don't like meat, right? Or you
That
do
is
eat
correct.
fish? Okay, so
I don't eat fish, but thank you. I'm glad you're able to take care of yourself and others, though.
I guess, yeah, it's like growing up on a lake. You learn to fish.
That makes sense. That makes
Yeah, it's I can't fire a crossbow to save my life or anybody else's, but
You tried. You provided cover.
Covering fire. Just picturing Archer.
Cyril.
Yeah.
Either way, I'll just be glad to be home when this is all over. Just hope everything's back to normal when we get there.
If not, hopefully we can help you with that.
I thought Mr. Levi said he didn't want to.
Didn't want to what?
Help Howard's town.
Yeah, because like you said, you don't handle dragons.
No, we don't. No, I'm not doing anything with a dragon.
Why?
Why not?
Dragons are scary. They're bad. No.
Oh, so
Nothing wrong with dragons.
So is a lake full of dead people, but oh, we wanted to go down there and do
Hey,
well,
I
didn't-
sat there
that
and
cat.
listened. I heard nothing.
Nothing wrong with dragons.
I don't hear any. Why should I think that anything of yours exists with you getting your magical powers when I don't hear anything of that?
Hear anything of what?
Your magical powers stuff. Why should I believe it comes from where you say it comes from?
Where do you say it comes from? I'm
Where
sorry,
did
I haven't.
Where did I say it came from?
I'm not entirely sure.
You did
Make a
say
plan.
that. I think you said that you were born with some powers innately. I don't remember if you've told the group that you serve a being or not. I don't remember, and I have to rewatch.
I'm pretty sure we started to get into it because Katya kind of understood because she gets her powers from Lathander.
Well, I met a beast, and he presented me with this sword.
I've never met such beast. Why should I believe that?
Well, that's okay, because I never met either. Can you explain my sword?
You could just go to any blacksmith and get a sword.
Not with a handle like this. Or not with
You-
the blade like this.
You look at the blade. It looks like your first thought, Katya, is it's a unicorn horn.
Ah. I mean, unicorns are real, so I don't.
But giraffe are fake.
But have you ever seen a unicorn?
I don't know. Have I seen a unicorn?
History check. No, that. Actually, make it nature, because that would. That sounds more in line of.
Oh, in which case, 13.
Okay. You think you saw one, maybe. It was going pretty fast. You'd like to think it was a unicorn.
Yeah.
It was either a unicorn or somebody has strapped a narwhal horn onto their horse.
I've seen a unicorn before.
Many times.
Really?
Why does it have to be many times, Levi?
Enough that they would just give you a horn.
That wasn't
I'm-
the original question.
I imagine this is walking and talking across the plains. It's just like
Yes.
anyone that is within, a half a mile can hear this argument.
Well, that's okay. You don't need to believe me.
I'm going to help Howard and his brother and their town, even if there's a dragon.
Wait, why are you so scared of dragons?
Thank you,
No.
says Howard.
Because dragons are huge. Dragons are big. No.
Uh huh. There's a
And so,
dragon that lives near my Pride Lands, and he's pretty cool.
Have you ever seen a dragon eat somebody?
you talk to a dragon.
Have
Lou?
you?
You would be so lucky
To be eaten?
to witness the great elder dragons.
I mean, the one near us was pretty chill, but he was also. I don't know, Logan, what do you want it to be? I just came up with this on the spot. I was not.
Do
paying
not
attention.
slight the great ancestors.
So, assuming that we're talking about are we talking about your little peninsula, or are we talking about your elder lands?
Where I grew up in the Pride Lands.
Okay, well, where you would have grown up, you've been more likely to encounter an ocean based dragon. He would have been, I believe, a bronze.
That's cool.
Yeah, that would be good because they're still. That's one of the good types. So.
Yep.
And he would be pretty chill overall.
No,
Maybe a bit,
dragons
maybe
are
a bit,
scary.
maybe a bit overbearing, but trying to be a good guy.
Yeah.
Let me say that right. I do want to say get this right. Because
I don't imagine it will ever come up again, but maybe it will, and I'm kind of worried that it will now. So we should probably square away this real quick.
let's see. A coast. Yeah, bronze. Yep. I know my dragon lore. All right. And as you guys continue to talk, walking across these plains, it's reached roughly about midday. The sun is quite high. Some people are struggling more than others based on the amount of gear in their pack. I do have to ask: are you guys bringing the bodies?
What
Oh,
bodies?
What
Think
body?
about it. Our old bodies.
Yeah.
No
I don't have
Don't
any
care
old
about
bodies there.
bodies.
We can make like a sled, and the gnomes would probably at least help pull the sleds.
I would have retrograded burying the bodies.
I think we talked about doing Spare the Dying at one point.
They're dead.
No,
Not Spare
I
the
think
Dying.
gentle repose
Yeah, that one.
to
At least the
extend the
halfling.
death counter.
Yeah. At least for that halfling. Because her parents were like right there, so.
Out of character, would love to. In character, not into it.
Well, I would attempt to talk Click into it, being that he is a cleric.
Why do you care about some random dead bodies?
Because they fought with honor.
We've met many of people who fought with honor. You don't bring them all back.
No, in
And her
fact,
parents
sometimes
are
you-
literally, I would kind of like whisper, but not really whisper, like that whole, you cup your hand, but you're still talking very loudly. And her parents are like right there. Come on. And just make it very awkward for Meepo for a moment.
Meeple sees no point. Let the dead stay dead.
Okay, since you all forgot about it, I'm just gonna say that Aaron, Elda, and let's see, what's the living one's name? Thea's
and their
down the
other brother ran off. Yeah.
yeah, Thea's down the hole. So Aaron, Eldan, and Tana.
Yeah.
They have wrapped the halfling girl in uh in in cloth and are dragging her behind on a makeshift sled. The other bodies have been buried under in the soft soil by the lake.
Oh, well, there we go.
It's like, unless you guys want to say no, hard no, I need you to say it now.
All right. I don't really see us going back to those characters. Do you guys?
I don't ever
No.
intend to. No, I just figured at least well, your character, Laura, like having the family and the family being right there,
That's fair.
it
Yeah.
makes sense. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, no one else had a familial tie, and Click would have used gentle repose just for the fact of to prevent decay on the boat.
Yeah.
It's more of a health and safety thing than it is a uh
bring her back.
yeah.
Well, anyway about it.
And you guys have stopped to rest in the midday because you've been walking since for most of the morning. People break out their snacks. The gnomes with their mushrooms and nuts and berries. Howard with his dried fish.
I'll join the gnomes and their snacks.
Yeah. Can I get a perception check from everybody?
Oh, I guess.
14.
Katya, you notice that there are no sheep around.
That's not good.
24.
20.
Were there sheep before?
Yeah, Eric. There's no sheep around. In fact, it's
Oh shit.
oddly quiet. Yeah.
Are there any birds?
Not on this open plain.
How far along are we? Like
We got
here-ish?
to move.
Yeah, about there-ish.
Okay. Just kind of scanning the skies. Do I see anything in the horizon? Because this is like an open plain from here down to here, right?
Yep.
So it's like small rolling hills and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Uh, no, not yet. You don't see anything. It's like partly cloudy, beautiful day.
I'm
We're
just going to start like sniffing the air as well.
Well, with a 23, nat 20, I'll say you get the faintest smell of ash.
time to go, y'all.
I mean, that could be any of us. We could all smell like ash.
Absolutely.
Kind of burn down the equivalent of a small village.
What is the rush? Why do we need to go?
We can rest later. Things aren't looking so hot. We should just kind of pick up the pace.
Yep.
Seems fine to me.
What?
Meepo, you
What?
like sheep, right? You like the taste of sheep?
Sheep is good.
Okay. What do you not notice around here?
Yeah, no sheep.
Yeah,
Probably because
there's
we eat
probably
them.
more
They
sheep
know we
down
would
that
eat
way.
them.
So let's keep going where we're supposed to be going and see if there's any sheep there, because I like sheep too.
Meeple's not sure. He doesn't. We could hunt anything. It doesn't have to be sheep.
Meepo,
Maple might get left behind.
I will not scold you for a whole day if you can help herd the kobolds. Forward.
Meepo will hold you to this.
Note that she okay, out of character. Note that she did not say which day that was going to be, that she would not scold you.
No, Meepo will hold you to it. It will be the next day.
That's fine.
And then our plot against the gnomes can commence.
Us too.
Sorry.
Cassandra, there, you doing all right, Cass? What you got going on?
Yeah. Oh, I just. It's,
Are you allergic to fur or to kobolds or I don't
no,
know?
I'm just. I think I caught something yesterday.
What did you catch?
Who is this talking?
Cassandra,
Oh.
the tiefling.
I kind of step away from her a little bit more and be like, "When? How? Like, what did you catch?"
Okay, I missed the warmth of the Iron Keep, and if we could get there, that would be great.
We'll get you back there. We just have to wait for the ship to come round.
Yeah, that should be to when again?
Oh,
Soon?
I want to try laying on hands her. That will cure a disease.
Okay.
I'm gonna dump a point into her.
Do you say anything before you do that?
I say, I will. I'll say, like, if you don't mind, this might just kind of help your sniffles if you would just let me
Oh no! It's okay.
Do it.
I'll work through it. It's okay.
it's really simple though. I just
I know it's fine.
I would like to sense motive or whatever that is at the moment.
Insight check.
What are
Yeah,
you
that's
trying to insight?
I feel like there's something weird going on with her because if you wanted to feel better, she would let Katya do this. And she's been sneezing and sniffling, and she is now saying that she's fine to continue sneezing and sniffling. And
maybe she's addicted to crack.
She will be fine.
All right, roll an insight check for me.
Can't be
no, I
that weak.
do not at all.
Okay, I'm gonna roll an insight check then.
That might be a bit meta if the only reason you're inciting is because he got a nat 1.
Well, no.
Go
actually,
for
I
it
was.
though.
Honestly, out of anybody, I feel like Click is the one who would do it.
Let's-
All right. Yeah, go ahead and
That is
insight.
something that Click
I
would
got
pick
a
up.
14.
Well,
I'm sorry. I've got a. I've never quite liked divine magic. It's
Oh,
kind of a bloodline thing.
I didn't consider that. I understand.
Yeah, it can be helpful at times. When I'm in a warm place, it's quite cozy. But on the open plains here, it's
I'm gonna
it's a
offer
bit.
her my cloak.
Oh, thank you.
What level is Click on a cleric?
7. He never updated for us.
Okay. I'm just curious on something. I forgot all the awesome spells that third level or clerics get with third level magic.
Oh yeah, they get some strong stuff. They can raise the dead. But you need to have the money.
Yeah, that's
But
that's
you all. So she gladly takes your coat, and she does feel a bit better. Thank you very much.
Of course. Didn't Howard walk around in this cloak at one point?
It was either Howard or Meepo, because like you gave some extra clothes to one of them.
I'm pretty
And
sure I gave Howard the cloak and Meepo a blanket.
yeah,
That feels right.
Howard says it's very warm, isn't it? It's like I had to wear that. I was nude though. And it's like Beck just oh god. And Cassandra gives him like a oh, he's weird. But yeah, you all continue on. You all are able to make it to the beach
Awesome.
with no problems in the day. And that is your third. That is your third day. So the ship should arrive tomorrow.
Excellent.
Meepo, how do you all feel about wyverns?
Wyverns?
Yeah.
Fake dragons.
So you don't like them?
Not a fan. Fake imposters.
Can you have your kobold friends keep an eye out to make sure that there are no wyverns?
I think we would see a wyvern coming. They're not small.
No, but
They're not small or quiet.
But they are fast, says the gnome.
and all the sheep are gone. And
We would see it coming.
I'm telling you now, kobolds are quite tasty with ketchup.
I mean, it's big enough. I don't think it would have to settle for a kobold. It could pick a person up just as well.
Because kobolds aren't people.
Oh, says one of the gnomes.
Sorry, that was that was good. Well, yeah, it's a very different environment on this beach. You as the sun sinks down over the horizon and glitters across the water, the land is cooling down faster than the ocean, so you get that sea breeze. Some people head for cover, Cassandra definitely being one of them.
I will slip over towards Katja and kind of whisper and be like, I think she's up to something. She seems something's weird going on.
I don't know if she's. I'm also whispering. I don't know if she's up to something or if like something's up with her.
But there's something going on there.
Well, and I want to take.
Sorry, I don't do that. Click does that. If you don't mind, Logan.
No, I don't mind.
Okay. Because I rolled a 1, so.
Well, here,
I'm
let me roll.
quickly
Let me
unaware.
roll for Click. Click rolled a 15 nat, so yeah, he can be suspicious if he wants to be.
Well, because I want to take Lou aside and I want to talk to him about that, and I want to discuss the fact that we haven't seen the mage, and wonder and kind of ask him if we should try something to find out if it is or not.
Yes, hold on a moment. I think so. When Levi tells me that, I'm like, hold on a moment, and I'll keep sniffing at the air like I was earlier. I'm trying to double check something before I do it, but I'm waiting to use my ability for detecting magic
Well,
Uh-huh.
for being a wild magic barbarian.
well, don't forget that I also have my necklace of detecting thoughts.
Detecting what? Oh, detect thoughts.
Yep.
Yeah, I forgot about that too. Yeah, I mean, if you want to do that. Magic awareness. I can open my awareness to the presence of concentrated magic until the end of my next turn. I know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that is not behind total cover. When I sense a spell, I also learn which school of magic it belongs to. I can use this feature a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus per long rest. So 3 times at the moment.
Okay, so what I propose for me and Lou to do is I'm gonna walk over to her,
Hi.
try and use detect thoughts on surface thoughts so that she can't tell,
This is why people don't like us.
and then have Lou come up and do a detect magic and see if he can tell, and with me detecting the surface thoughts behind the scene.
Okay, you walk up to her and she goes, "Hi, but how are you? I'm so glad we can get off this island."
Yep,
Well,
it shouldn't be long.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
and
keep sniffing the air and everything like I do because I guess magic has a smell thing, which kind of makes sense, honestly.
So
yeah,
does she want to do a detect thought to save
yeah.
against that? That's DC of 13.
What ability?
Oh, I don't know.
We did not plan this far ahead.
Yeah. Plan. There was a plan.
There
Detect
barely is.
thoughts.
I assume it's a soft stat.
Oh, wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay, you're not able to get any deeper, and her surface thoughts are, "Oh God, it's so fucking cold."
and since it's got a minute duration, right after that is when I want Lou to come up and try and do his detect.
Detect magic.
Yeah.
All right, so Lou, yeah, that'd be a good RP. Um, you're not detecting anything coming off of her. You're detecting a bunch of gear that Levi has right now. Katya's sword, Katya's armor. I think Meepo's gear is all basic, and
Yeah.
Sad.
some of Click's gear is magic. And I forget what gear you have that's magic.
I don't think I have anything. Do I?
I
Got
don't
that little
remember.
stone that lights up.
Oh yeah,
Wait, did I have that one stone?
Yeah,
the
that
light. Yeah,
Why is that not showing up on here? Did I use that one time? Or that one was a common use thing, right? Like
Yeah.
yeah.
once.
No, you can. It's reusable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. I know that I had written it down at one point, but did I? I don't think I lost it.
Well,
Oh
even if
I'm
you
not
did,
seated
it
anymore.
made a reappearance.
Huh?
yeah. I as the DM used it last session, so
Okay.
it's there.
Okay. Cool. And then I thought there was that, and then something else that I had at one point as well, because I was making jokes about being the magic barbarian, which also somebody else made a meme about being a barbarian, and the DM saying, "Okay, who has fireball ready?" And the barbarian goes, "I do." Because that sounded like something I would actually do.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like her surface thoughts are she's freezing right now.
Are those trees over here close enough to like use?
Why not? Yeah, there's some scattered shrub trees.
We'll construct some more shelters.
Okay. Yeah. Well, with how quickly night is falling upon you, they're not much of shelters. They're more of roll a survival check. See how actually good you all did it.
Hey, we did really well together. I'll help her.
Yeah, do it with advantage.
Oh, that was really good. 20, not natural.
Okay, so with Lou's help, uh, your main focus is you wanted to create windbreaks, so that way the wind, wasn't that much of an issue, and then the branches that you would have cut off these trees where needed, you using Lou's mold earth, make another fire pit in the center,
Nice.
and everyone clusters around it. enjoying the comforts of the night. Cassandra is really enjoying it.
Good.
Just to add to the end of the little thing with Cassandra, I wanted to send a message to Lou that says I'm not picking up anything that says she might be the mage.
I'm glad you've been considering that because that just came to me.
Yeah, yeah, and that's literally all you had as her surface thoughts. She was freezing. It's like, and to think about it, she's only got her rough spun tunic on, so
And
very
a
thin.
robe.
Yeah, now and the cloak now. Before that, just her rough spun tunic. And she seems to be someone who is it hot blooded or cold blooded when you talk about how a person enjoys one? I know when you're talking about animals and like how they take in heat from their environment, but
I don't know what that's
Um,
for.
I don't think it's
I
either.
believe it's hot. Well, not hot blooded, but like hot bodied or hot temperatured or
yeah,
warm hearted or something like that.
yeah, she's whatever she is, she does not like temperatures.
She
Yeah, the
is
opposite of Romy.
she is acclimatized to hotter environments.
Yes.
Getting some
Meepo does not like the cold either, but it's not that cold.
You're used to caves, says the gnome in the back.
Oh,
Kobolds are
What?
cold blooded.
I didn't mean for this to start as just like throw
Kobolds
shade
are
at
cold blooded.
Meepo.
We do not like the cold.
Well, hey, to be honest, he started throwing shade first.
I just want to go on the record. That's not how I intended this gnome goblin thing to start. No gnome kobold thing to start.
No, you
Anyway,
intended to have a race war. But
I
give us
didn't
time. We will
I
have a
didn't
race war.
I didn't
no.
intend a full race war.
We will give the DM what he wants.
I didn't intend a full race war.
Just a
Sure.
race skirmish.
Anyway, um, so the night passes uneventfully. The fire dies down. It's relatively peaceful. Let's see who's gonna be the first to wake up. Uh, Meepo, you are
Yes.
the first of the party to wake up. You notice that not only has Cassandra has practically almost rolled into the ashes in her sleep.
Oh,
Do not
doesn't
finish cooking
sound
her.
healthy, but okay.
I mean, she is a tiefling, so
Had to be healthy to breathe.
it probably reminds her of home.
That's fair.
Meepo can light you on fire if you'd like. I mean, it is an option.
Huh?
Meepo can
What?
light you on fire if that's what you want.
No, not quite that much.
No? Okay.
Just be happy to be at the Iron Keep. That's where I
Well,
need to be.
Take it.
You
It's
better
fine.
get used to being cold.
Why?
Why?
Probably going to take a long time to get there.
Why?
No, it's only a day.
Well, you assume the boat will take us there.
He I'll convince him.
It's not our boat.
Anyway, she stands up and she like dusts some of the ash off. And then everybody else slowly wakes up.
So,
Yeah. And it's fairly easy to spot. You see the ship approaching on the horizon, the tiny little fishing trawler that was hired to pick you all up on this very unofficial business.
completely unofficial.
Yes, very unofficial. Official, unofficial.
Yes.
Officially not happening.
The boat makes anchor offshore and brings a rowboat up, and inside are some familiar faces for those who traveled. It's the crew that you remember singing you that song.
Oh yeah.
Hi-ho, hi-ho. it's
Not that
off
one.
to- Oh,
They are not dwarves.
They are not dwarves.
Armor, isn't it?
Yeah, and it takes a few trips. Click just goes ahead and skips the line and swims. I mean, not swims.
Flies?
Flies onto the ship. Eventually, you're all brought on board, and there's the captain. He a weathered face with black hair, streaked with bits of gray and blue eyes. It's quite a bit of people you got here. I didn't think. Not sure if we've got the room, especially as far as food supplies.
This is literally what we were sent to come and do.
It's
Yeah,
a
I didn't
fishing.
think you'd bring this much many. Sorry, I had I had grog last night. I didn't think you'd bring this many people.
Well, luckily we were actually able to help a lot of them. If you don't mind, we do have one passenger who's from the Iron Keep nearby and would prefer to be dropped off there rather than go all the way to Waterdeep.
Hello. So my name's Cassandra Temikos. It's
How do you
like
spell that?
Does that name mean anything to anybody?
No.
history check.
Who's doing it?
Whoever
Not me.
wants to.
Click?
I don't have click sheet.
That's a 0 from me.
No, you're not even sure that on how to pronounce that.
No.
I'm trying to think. Do we have anybody that's actually from Waterdeep or from this area that
Technically,
Cat.
would make more sense to do it with?
Katya is the one who is a native of Waterdeep. Meepo's from some hole in a mountain. Clicks from another plane. Levi is from down south, and
let's ask
Lou
Cal.
is from across the ocean.
You know
Not
what?
across the
That's
ocean,
fine.
across the continent.
We'll see. Maybe I heard her name one time, like randomly. But that is not the right man. Oh my god.
Yeah, you've heard that name before. Isn't that supposed to be like some kind of minor house in the
Moonshade.
yeah on the Moonshade Isle? It's like you never paid any attention to it because you
Wait a
never
moment. What was
visited
your last name? What was
Temikos.
of House Benicos?
Yes.
Might I make a suggestion to lead with that next time?
Why?
I feel like it would probably get you a little bit further in general, like in life.
Why?
Yeah, why?
You should be ashamed of yourself. I point that out, Gotcha.
Katya looks a little stricken.
What? Click says what?
He's part of one of the main families of blah 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 blah. As I explain it away.
I'm just a farmer and a soldier, man.
She gives Cassandra gives a weak smile.
So we look back at the captain.
He strokes his beard. It's like, member of a house, eh? Did you go missing a few months ago? Would your parents be very happy if a certain captain brought you home?
There goes our peg ice. Probably.
I believe so. It's like I'm pretty sure my mother would at least. It's like, well, then I need to get supplies anyway. It's like, come, dear, come. It's like, enjoy the captain's quarters.
No funny business.
I'll
He
be on the
gives you
deck if you just want to hang out with me. That's fine.
he gives you a look, Katya. It's like, and he still walks her back to the captain's quarters.
Katya
It's
positions
like,
herself nearby.
make way for the Iron Keep, boys. We're gonna have a special trip or special landing.
Just feel-
Okay.
Seriously
what?
going to do go?
What? I
Weird
misheard
detour.
stuff. Yeah. There's definitely a lot of grumbling from the gnomes and the halflings, but we want to go home now.
So does she. She's also been enslaved like you.
But there's like 30 of us.
It makes the gnomes angry, so
Isn't-
we support it.
Isn't her place on the way home for you all?
It's a
Huh?
Isn't her place on the way home for you all?
It's like a 1-day detour.
2 days technically.
Yeah, there and back again.
How long did it take us to get here from Waterdeep?
A week.
2 days is not going to make a difference.
Grumble, grumble, grumble. Yeah. And
What are you
so
all grumbling about? I don't even like water.
and I think that'll be a good point for me to speak out on this session as the tiny fishing trawler sets sail. The crew very happy as they talk of their supposed reward for returning Cassandra to her home. Sinjak says, "It's like, well, maybe we'll get paid too, but I doubt it."
Do you
I
know
feel
anything about
bad.
these people?
We never
What?
get paid.
I feel bad that like Sinjak, Malone, and the crew kind of got dragged into this, and it's definitely not their fault. It's us.
No, Sinjak is getting paid to lead us. He's the one that's they sent
Oh, that's right.
with us to keep watch.
Just make sure you don't just disappear on him. Which technically the job is done.
We
So
were
if you,
told that they don't care if we come back or not.
right. So if Sinjak returns with the halflings without you, that's
or at least
okay.
Howard.
They didn't care if we came back or not. Why didn't we just not come?
Because then you would have been exiled from Waterdeep, which is a whole province.
We could have gone somewhere else.
Well, some people have family there.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
forgive me for
One of
wanting
us?
to see my dad again.
A single one of us?
So
One of us. Well,
One of
Katya, have
us.
fun on your island adventure. Peace.
There's also, if I recall correctly, I think there was also a threat of execution.
Only if we came back.
came back.
Yeah. But yeah, I think we'll pick up next week as the ship is setting sail for the Iron Keep on the center island.